Hi, it's Dorothy Kelty from Raccoon Alley Creations. The last couple days I have been cleaning off my desk, which you can't tell, but it's better. And using some of the scraps to make these little bitty envelopes. So like this one tucks in there. We have an envelope. This one tucks underneath this one. This one is different. This slides off. Maybe it doesn't slide off. Does it slide off? And then this one is going to open down this way. So you have journaling on that. Okay, so, and then it's just, there's no decorations other than this cute little holder. You just, all I'm going to do is glue the band down to something, which I'll show you in a second, and it'll hold it in place. Anyway, just playing with different kinds of envelopes with scraps on my desk. Now, what I've done here, I started working on this and then I decided to go ahead and film. I have these strips were cut off a masterboard. And the other side, this is white, this is some scraps. Now, masterboards are going to be glued down, so it kind of doesn't matter. When I printed this, it didn't print all the way, so that's what I decided to do with it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to take this lace, and I probably should have put the lace down before I started gluing the flowers down, but I didn't, so we'll just go with it. So I'm just going to put it right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making belly bands with the little envelopes on it. Now, this was inspired by a challenge on one of the groups and a YouTube creator. So I will be putting a link to the YouTube video after I post this, and once I find it again. I'd tell you her name if I could remember, but I don't. So we'll start with a little bit of lace on that one. This one, I thought I'd just put a piece of ribbon. Now this looks like packaging ribbon, or wrapping ribbon. So, but I'm going to take it and just put it right up the center here. So let me cut a piece off. And I'm going to run a band right up the center of this. Okay, so, it's light pink. It's pretty subtle. And then this one, I had a different idea. I have this piece of purple that I thought I'd put up the center. And so I'm using scraps for this. This is ribbon and lace and stuff scraps. I clean off my desk by making masterboards often, and then I forget to use them. So I thought, well, let's just use them up right now. And then I have this washi tape, and it's kind of a, it's like labels, and that's actually the way I usually use them. But this time, I'm just going to use it as strips on each side of this. Okay, so we will take this and put this here. So I'm just I don't want to get too involved with the background in this because I'm going to be covering it up with the different envelopes. So this is going to be having multiple elements on a belly band. Now the other thing that you could do with these is use them for page edges. Wouldn't that be fun? So let's see. I was kind of laying these out a little bit, but it looks like I've got them all messed up. So let's see what we've got here. This one was a scrap of a tag or something. It might have been from Line Dot Arrow, but it has these flowers on it, and then this just came off of something else I had printed up. So let's just see what we've got here. This one is held closed with this tie, and it's kind of glued on the back. Once I glue this down, then and tie it again, then that's what you're going to see. Well, I obviously put the flowers in definitely the wrong place because you barely see them, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll kind of put those like that, I think, and then this is kind of purple, so let's put it over here. Here's a little bitty one. Isn't that cute? More purple. And this is blue, but it's kind of a dark blue, matches that. And then this, here we go with pink. This one is pink. And I have to remember to just glue that down. Let's see, maybe I'll put this one over here. No, that's too big. And this one here, like that. Okay. Now I'm just sort of checking for the balance here. Are the colors balanced, and do I have them right side up? So that'll tuck down into there. That one can go there. This one can go here. And this little bitty one way up at the top. All of these open in one way or another. So this one is tucked into this belly band, so I can just glue it down. This one is tucked into, again, it's a band that goes around it, but it just tucks in. So I think it's super cute. Okay, so I want these to kind of go, you know, back and forth, kind of lopsided. Is that what it is? Anyway, so let's just take glue. Like this. Again, I'm watching it. This one isn't held down by anything, but it kind of doesn't have to be. So let's put, so just book page, you know, nothing, none of these are anything really exciting. Like I say, scraps that were on my desk that I was using up, and then I thought this was just like an adorable way of doing it. This one I want to make sure that, yeah, that these two corners are kind of sticking over, so I don't want to have glue on them. Probably should have been more careful about that with this one too. And then this one, last but not least, also has some corners sticking out. So by holding this one corner, I'm going to remember that the corner, kitty corner from it, also needs to not have glue. So there we go. I'll put that aside. Now we'll glue this one. So this is just, this is actually one of Line Dot Arrow's, her master page that shows everything in the kit. And I just thought it was adorable, just fold it up like this. So I do like using things like this when I can. Let's see. This goes this way. Let's put this one this way. So once again, I'm holding the corners to remember not to glue it. So like this. And this one is going to go this way. So I've made a few digitals myself for special projects, and I did some with lines on it so that they were ready for, you know, for journaling with pictures and things on it for family members and things. And so this line sheet, that's left from one of those, and I've actually been using them a little bit on my, I'm using them for the back of my masterboard, so let's put some glue on here. So, you know, just decorating them with a couple little stickers and stuff is all it takes to make a really fun little decoration on them. And so this one is going to get put into there. I'm going to let the glue dry. And then this one, let's just tie it closed again to get the ties out of the way, okay? This will actually, even though I glued this string down, this is 2 Sister Jam string, and this is 2 Sister Jam lace. This is Line Dot Arrow Digitals. You know, they just, I'm all over the place. Okay, I want this one to go this way. So I want this one to go this way, and this one to go this way. I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of a flower, or maybe I'll add this butterfly right up here. And do I want to add something more here? Yeah, they're kind of peeking out. That's okay. All right, so once again, this one, is it stuck in here? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm going to hold on to this. Now these could also be, you know, you could put these cute little envelopes onto hidden paper clips. That's one of the things I like to do. You could, I'm wasting a sticker here. I was thinking that I would just not put this on here, but I am, so we'll just goop it up really good and let it stay here. Okay, and this one tucks in. Oh, okay, actually this was an accident. These are all slanting the same way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with that. So we will keep the glue off the corner where my fingers are and the one kitty corner to it. So, that's kind of pretty. So actually just 3 actually looks pretty good. But there we go. Let's tuck this envelope back into its little pocket. This one also goes down into this pocket there. This one is going to get tucked under here. Now all I need to do is go back and put some fun little things in the envelopes to find. So I'm thinking, you know, little stickers, stamps maybe in some of them. I have some vintage stamps that can be used. Little bitty die cuts, so like or cutouts from digitals. So some of Natalie's little embellishment things can go in here. So, and it'll be fun. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support I get when you like my videos and you support my channel, subscribe. I have terrific people who have been following me, and I appreciate you all. Thank you.